Hi, this is Angela Murad at Amazing Kids AAC Consulting. Well, I'd held off for a little bit on updating my iPhone 11 to iOS 16 to wait for Apple to roll out a few bug fixes. And they've done that, and I felt comfortable since I don't use my iPhone for AAC purposes. I wouldn't lose a voice if I didn't have my iPhone. So those of you who still use it for a voice may want to still hold off just a little bit, but I went ahead and updated because I wanted to try out the 2 new child voices. Yes, for USA English, they have 2 new American English child voices. So I updated my software. I will tell you that took quite a while. It was a pretty hefty update. So I made sure that I had it plugged in on my charging cord and made sure I had it on super strong, consistent Wi-Fi the entire time. And so then if you go into accessibility, and if you go down here to spoken content, and then go down here to voices, and find, so I have English, and you have Joelle.
Hello, my name is Joelle. I am an American English voice.
And you have Noelle.
Hello, my name is Noelle. I am an American English voice.
So I'm going to go back. I'm going to pick Joelle so you can see how to do that. There's lots of other options that they've added. Some are very robotic, but some individuals may prefer those very unique voices. So there's lots more to choose from now. Oh, let me go back and show you too. Let's see. Go back to voices. I noticed that there now is a Ukrainian voice.
Привіт, мене звуть Леся. Я український голос.
So that was exciting to see. And Vietnamese.
Xin chào, tên tôi là Liên, tôi là giọng nói tiếng Việt.
And I think there were several other languages added, but I mean, there's quite a few now if you scroll through here. The only child voices that I know of that they've added are Noelle and Joelle for United States American English. So I'm going to go back here, back out of that, and I'm going to go over to Speech Assistant AAC. And so previously, this had the option for iOS voices and recorded speech. My name is Angela. So I recorded that button, and you can add an image or a symbol to a button if you desire to do that. But now what's exciting is because of the iOS voices, and you go in to settings, you'll go into speech, select a voice, and I needed to select Joelle. Some apps, I've already kind of been playing around, some of the apps automatically picked up the voice that I set as a default, and other ones you needed to go in and pick a voice. You'll have to make sure that your app is updated. I had to update a lot of apps once I updated my phone to iOS 16, and app developers have been rapidly rolling out updates that added these extra voice options. It's been interesting, it's not available in every app that has voice output. And in some apps, they chose just to include one of the child voices, tended to be Joelle. It was very random, but it's exciting to see most of them now have this option. So let me clear that.
I'm using this device to speak.
So there's Joelle. So that was Speech Assistant. It also worked in Vocable.
I don't know.
So super exciting because these either free or less expensive AAC apps often only had iOS voices because then you don't have to pay for all those premium voices like acapella voices and Read Speaker and Nuance and all these other voices, but that just left us with adult-only voices. Well, now, at least here in the U.S., for English, we have two child voice options. I know. I wish they had done more languages, but this at least is hopefully the beginning of maybe Apple rolling out more child voices in more languages. That's truly my hope. Here it is in predictable. So let me go over here to phrase bank.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, that's an example of when I need to go in here, go to speech, go to device. And so see, I need to go in and pick
Hello, my name is Joelle. Enhanced.
And now I can go back.
Thank you.
So cool. It added a whole bunch more options in a lot of, even apps that have premium voices included. Some of those apps also, here's Dialog AAC, I'll show you, offer iOS voices alongside that. Let's see if this one has it. Settings. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm on the Spanish one. Let me flip over to English. And menu and settings. And so, yeah, they're showing up here. So if I wanted to use Joelle, I would tap right here and choose that. And then let me go over to Touch Chat. And since those are both by PRC Satillo, I'm assuming, and I'm on my iPhone, so the iPadOS 16 hasn't rolled out yet. That's probably coming sometime next week. I would hold off on that one though. I'm not going to be jumping at downloading that because I've seen lots of reports of that having a lot more glitches on the iPad. And so kind of want to hold off like I did on this. Wait and give them time to work out bugs and give it a little bit. Wait. But it's exciting that these are coming. So settings, and then speech. And so, yeah, I have Ella set because I really like that as an a cappella voice. But yeah, I see Joelle right here. Joelle, let's scroll down, and Noelle.
This is a test of the current speech settings.
And I kind of like Joelle a little bit better.
This is a test of the current speech settings.
But I'm going to leave it on Ella. Of course, I think those premium voices from acapella are still higher quality, but this is kind of a level the playing field game changer for less expensive apps or even free apps. You often now are going to have a choice of a child voice in English in the United States. So I'm going to cancel that and done. And core voice, it worked. I have to go into the settings and scroll down here, and I had to scroll through and pick Joelle in order to get that one to set.
I can come. I can come.
So super exciting because before that was just an iOS voice, so I only had adult voices here on iOS. So super excited and hope you guys are excited too.